We now have live via Zoom from the Netherlands, former Dean, author, and law professor, Attorney Mel Santamaria. Hi, Attorney Mel. Good afternoon to you.
Afternoon, Mai.
So your reaction to all this, in your post, Attorney Mel, you called the remanding of the impeachment complaint from the Senate back to the House of Representatives a mangling of the Constitution.
Mai, the wordings and aspirations of the Constitution are very clear. The Constitution did not use complicated language. It says the mandate of the Senate is to try and decide the case. And when you say try, that means calibration of evidence, receipt of testimonies, connecting the dots, looking at the totality of the picture of all proofs presented. That is to try, and then to decide. That means announcing the decision based on the evidence. There is nothing in the Constitution, neither in the rules of the Senate, that they can remand the articles to the House who already did their job. Nothing of that sort. So, by the clear wordings of the Constitution, to try and to decide, there was a violation already of that Constitution. So that's why I'm saying it is a continuous mangling of the Constitution.
So in other words, the Senate should have convened already as an impeachment court, as mandated by the Constitution.
That is correct, Mai. Look, the House of Representatives has one particular duty. It is there where the complaint is initiated. It is there where the two-thirds votes will be obtained to transfer it to the Senate. Those things have already been achieved. And so the next step, according to the Constitution, is to try it forthwith, to try and decide. As of now, nothing is happening. And so there you are. It's an ostensible violation of the Constitution. Mike.
All right, so Senate President Cheese Escudero faced the media earlier and he defended his actions. Ang sabi niya, hindi naman daw po niya mapipigilan yung mga senador from making motions. And so he entertained all these things from the other senators. What does that say about him as presiding officer?
Tama naman siya, Mai. Hindi niya mapipigilan ang mga senador kung anuman ang ihain nila sa bading iyan. Pero dapat bilang Senate President, alam niya ang tinatakda ng batas. Ang parameters napakalinaw. Litisin at maghatol. Hindi mag-motion to dismiss. Hindi mag-remand. Di ba? Kaya nga meron tayong Constitution para makita ang hangganan, the limitation of what the impeachment court can do. Kasi kung you go beyond that, then you derail not only the wordings of the Constitution, but its aspiration. And what are its aspiration? Justice and accountability. So far, we have not seen the light. Wala pa tayong nakikita.
So ito ba ang remanding of the complaint back to the House of Representatives, kumbaga return to sender nga, is this an outright dismissal?
Not yet. Ostensibly, kasi inire-remand lang. Pero may tignan mo ito. Sa normal proceedings in a court, a case is remanded from a higher court to a lower court. Like, for example, the Supreme Court. If it finds there are certain irregularities and the case can still be salvaged, then the Supreme Court will say, okay, we'll remand this case to the regional trial court for further proceedings. So you see, there is a hierarchy. But in this particular case, the House of Representatives and the Senate are co-equal bodies, right? And so, what is there to remand when the Congress have already done their job? And besides, the Senate is not an appeal court. It is not a corrector of what the House of Representatives has done. It has just to, the Constitution says, try and decide. Nothing more, nothing less.
Simpleng-simple nga po. Pero ito pong sinasabi ng Senate, it wants the lower house to certify that the articles of impeachment suffer from no constitutional infirmity. Ano po masasabi niyo doon?
Ito masasabi ko dyan. karirinig lang natin sa inyong reporter na yung summons have already been received by the office of the Vice President. I think it was about 11 a.m. So kung nagbigay na ng mga utos doon sa sinasakdal to the respondent, orders have been given, summons have been received, that is already an implied admission that everything was okay in the House of Representatives, because if it's not, then you don't do anything, isn't it? Di ba? So, ibig sabihin, kung nag-order na sila, Vice President, sagutin mo na. Itong impeachment, itong articles of incorporation, hihintay namin yan. May 10 araw ka para sagutin. Di ba, implied admission na tama ang nangyari sa House of Representatives. So, it creates confusion. Di ba? So, if you says, we remand for clarification, but nevertheless, ito na ang order, sumagot ka na. What does that tell you, Mai? Di ba? Wala.
Okay.
It's true confusion.
Yes, at this time, we don't know yet the plans of the House of Representatives moving forward. Now, the Senate and the House, of course, are co-equal branches of the government. So, Dean Mel, can the lower house refuse? And what if they totally refuse to act on the Senate's request?
If they refuse to act on the Senate's request, there is no more alternative for the Senate but to try the case. Remember, the Constitution does not give an option or choice to the Senate. The Constitution provides an obligation to the Senate. Gawin nyo ito, litisin at maghatol. That's the obligation. That is not a choice. That is not an option. So if the House of Representatives does not do anything, then let's go back to the Constitution and comply with the mandate of that Constitution.
So ang dapat po ba ibalik ng House papunta sa Senate ulit itong impeachment complaint?
Well, pwede nilang ibalik if only to, lessen the tension. Di ba, Mai? Pwede nilang ibalik. But just in case hindi ibabalik, hindi ibig sabihin hindi na dapat tumakbo ang impeachment court. Kasi na-serve na si Vice President Sara, natanggap na kaninang 11 a.m., sasagot na within 10 days. Basta't sumagot, issues are joined, trial must proceed.
Ano po itong naririnig natin sa ibang mga panig na, they're saying the impeachment case may be dead?
Well, that is wrong. No, mali ito. Sapagkat pati na rin ang kabuuan ng Senado, tanggap na nila na maaring ito ay tumawid sa 20th Congress. Hindi pa ito patay. Kaya lang ang nagiging problema sa pag-aantala, the delay that is happening, gives you so much perception. Alam naman natin, justice delayed is justice denied. Ang trending lang na nakikita natin dito, delay, delay, delay. Wala nang iba. Forthwith, na delay. Trial, na delay. Paghahatol, madedelay na rin. Diba?
Attorney Mel, ito pa, ano pang mga legal avenues na pwedeng gawin? Ang sabi ni SP Cheese, the impeachment court can be questioned before the Supreme Court.
That is always an option because the Supreme Court is the final arbiter of questions of law. This is a question of law. Tama ba, in accordance with the law ba, ang pagre-remand sa lower house? Because if it is not, then that constitutes grave abuse of discretion. And in accordance with the expanded jurisdiction of the Supreme Court to look into grave abuse of discretion and committed by any department of government, pwede talagang umakyat yan sa Korte Suprema. But basta pag-akyat yan sa Korte Suprema, the trending continues. Delay na naman. Di ba? So there you are. That is the only trending. That's the only definite thing we know. Delay noon, delay ngayon, maaaring delay in the future.
Okay, final question, Attorney Mel. Does all this have any implication on Malacanang? At sabi nga ni SP Cheese, it's sending mixed signals.
Surely there will be an implication. Because what we are seeing now, in my opinion, is not the safeguarding of the Constitution, but it's clearly political actions. Politics na lang ang nangyayari dito, sa tingin ko lang. At pag binanggit natin ng politiko, nahandyan na ang presidente, nahandyan na ang mga mababatas, nahandyan na ang senador. Kahit na ano ang gawin mo, basta politics are concerned, you will be certain that there will be loyalties concerned there. May mga loyalties dito, may mga loyalties dyan, at meron silang mga perception na nangyayari. Kahit na sinasabi ng iba, wala siyang pakialam, may pakialam yan. Kahit sinasabi ng presidente, wala akong pakialam dyan, well, sino maniniwala sa iyo? So, may ganun yan. Kaya baka yung coordination nila, ang tulungan ng Senate, ng House of Representatives, at ng President regarding urgent bills, hindi na tayo impeachment, baka ulit maantala, delay na naman.
It's good to talk to you, Attorney Mel. Maraming salamat.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you.
Thank you. Dean Mel Santamaria live via Zoom from the Netherlands.